Hello. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hope everyone is doing just fantastic. So excited to be spending a little bit of the Christmas Eve day with you all playing some Final Girl. That's right. We are going to be cracking open. What is it actually called? Oh, it's on the back of these. Never mind. It's Santa's Village and Krampus. It was kind of a special expansion that they did as part of the Series 3 Kickstarter, I want to say. It's Series 3 Kickstarter where they put this one feature film box out, and then they were actually able to get it to us Christmas of 23. Which, for some reason, I thought this was last year. No, it's been 2 years, because I have a stream on my old channel from 2 years ago doing this. That's how time flies. How's it going, Salsa? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy holidays. So great to have you all here. What is everybody's favorite Christmas movie? Because I was thinking about this. We rewatched Klaus recently. If you have not seen Klaus, it is kind of the origin story of Santa Claus told from like a different perspective viewpoint. Fantastic animation, really great story. I really liked Klaus. We watched Ollie the Other Reindeer, or all of the Other Reindeer, which is a take on the song, All of the Other Reindeer, and then there's a dog named Olive who thinks that Santa is talking about Olive, the other reindeer, and goes and saves Christmas. It's a Matt Groening, which is like Simpsons person. It was funnier than I thought. It was one from my wife's childhood that she really enjoyed, and we decided to try it again, and it was a lot funnier than I expected. You got the classics like Elf and all of that. Happiest Season. Then and then like the actual classics with like It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Vacation. We used to watch Christmas Vacation every year. Oh my gosh, I could probably quote that movie start to finish. Now that I think about that, that's one of those that it's not my wife's type of humor. So I actually haven't seen Christmas Vacation in a while. Anyways. Yeah. So I figured we would try this out. I frantically was putting everything together right before the stream. I was running out of time. It's been a fairly busy morning, and I got a fairly busy afternoon. But I'm excited to have this little break in the middle. We do like a Christmas Eve thing with some of our local family and friends here over at my in-laws' house. And so just dropped my wife over there. We do lasagna and stuff, and so looking forward to that. Klaus is a really great movie. It is. The Santa Claus. Yeah, I forgot about Santa Claus. Yeah, Tim Allen's movies. 3 movies in a show. I don't think I knew that there was a show. Where's the show? What is the show? I think I've seen all 3 of the movies, but I didn't realize that. Yeah, what does the show encompass? Biggest fave is Old School Rudolph. Die Hard is great for a different tone. Christmas Story. Christmas Story is one of the movies that they would just loop on that one channel all day, right? Yeah, because I've seen a lot of that. One of my college professors was actually in Christmas Story as a extra. He was my world geography professor. He is the guy on the street when the dad goes out to admire the leg lamp in the window. My professor is the guy on the street who like asks him what it is and kind of admires it with him. And so that's always fun. They would always play that up. I went to a engineering only school, but that was part of the humanities department, and they would play that up as a projector in the humanities department every year, just on loop, just because Dr. Krugerl was part of that. Dr. Krugerl had some wild stories. I'm telling you, he was one of the first Fulbrights. No, that can't be right. It's one of those scholarships. I don't know, where they sent him overseas, and he was like present for one of the European revolutions. It was crazy. He just had the greatest stories. I always loved taking his classes. So also thank you so very much for the subscription. I cannot. Is that 39 months? 42 months? That's wild. That's so crazy. I cannot believe that we've been doing this long. Thank you so much. Your Ashes Ascendancy All-In Pledge arrived yesterday, and 20 strong Tanglewood pack as well. If I can, how do I maneuver this? Oh, it's actually the one under. I do have my Ashes Ascendancy, say that 5 times fast, box here. That came, I think, last week. I'm hoping to break that out in the new year. Really, really cool stuff. I got the big box, which stores everything, which is cool. The big box is huge. The big box is like one of these Final Girl boxes. It fits in the Calyx. Actually, I guess I could probably just bring it out. I don't know how to get it out. I'm like so tight here. I don't think I can actually, the box is too big. I don't think I can actually get it out with my chair here. I think I have to actually move my chair out and then bring the box in. The show continues their story. It was out last year. Okay. So it's a new one. That's probably why I missed it. Cool. That sounds like fun. It's a cool connection. Does that mean I have 6 degrees of separation from the actor? I think so. I think actually at this point it's less, right? Like it's less. You figure sideways. That's how I did mine as well. I did like. I think I consider this right side up, where this is the lid, and then if I rotated this, that's how I'm storing it. Yeah, I watched Die Hard for the first time ever last year. That was when, because I remember, I think I actually did it close. I don't even remember. I think I did it right before. I think like a year ago yesterday is when I did it, because I got in trouble from chat for not seeing it. So that was my homework. I went and saw it, and then we talked about it on last year's Christmas Eve stream. Nice. I have to watch all 3. I've only seen that first one. So yeah. Are the other 3 around Christmas time as well, or do they kind of showcase other holidays? And Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yeah, you would be in trouble. Oh yeah, I know. I got in trouble. Very solid movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. Really good. Like, I introduced my kid to Die Hard 3 years ago. Nice. Are you also on the you have to see all 3 of them train? And then what was Die Hard? It holds up good. Die Hard, Christmas Vacation. I don't know, my mind, you know how your mind will go and do like off a track, and you're like, I'm gonna come back to that and talk about that later, and then 5 minutes later, no idea what the concept even was. That's where we're at. 3 is Christmas, but there's like one line from a kid that lets you know. Nice. That's how much tie-in I want, I think. 2 is actual Christmas. Got it. What's up, Phantom Flip? What's up? Merry Christmas. I heard you were doing a Final Girl stream, so I busted mine out last week, and it feels good to play the game again. What scenario did you play? Yeah. As I was setting everything up, I realized how much unplayed Final Girl content I have, and gotta fix that. The other ones aren't as good. They can be worth a watch. Yeah, that first one is worth revisiting, where the other ones are worth seeing, potentially. Fair. Where was I going? This is going to bother me. What was I going to say? Oh, I associate, if you all seen the movie Like Mike, Like Mike is a story of a child who gets magic shoes that makes him really incredibly good at basketball, that he goes and starts playing in the NBA. I associate that as a Christmas movie because the year that it came out, we got it on, I'm pretty sure VHS. Got it on VHS, and my dad at the time was working on call in at the hospital, and so he got called in Christmas and had to work. Like, I remember we opened like couple of gifts. He got the call, and then we finished opening gifts later that evening because he's a chaplain, and he got a call and had to go in and work. But one of the gifts that we opened was Like Mike, and my brother and I watched that movie probably 2 or 3 times in a row. Like, I don't know why. Like, it was just like, it was the new cool thing, and we just kept watching it over and over and over again, to the point where like I memorized that song at the beginning of it. But yeah, it's one of those things where your mind, it's funny how the human mind can associate random things with different events. And so Like Mike is a Christmas movie to me, because that's one of my like core childhood memories, is watching Like Mike on repeat at Christmas. It wild. Hans the Poltergeist and Dr. Fright. I don't think I've done Dr. Fright. I know I've done the other two. Poltergeist, I like. I don't know if I was the biggest fan of Poltergeist, but Hans is a solid one. I need to try Dr. Fright. Again, talking about how few of, or how many unplayed expansions I still have. Kind of crazy. Alrighty. Also got my finished. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's not my last swim of the year. But I did a swim this morning. That was fantastic. I love swimming. Swimming is, it's just nothing but I can't listen to music because Bluetooth doesn't work underwater. Who knew? But yeah, I enjoy swimming. Swimming is a very relaxing time. Unless you're worried about time, in which case, panic. But nice, sweet. Alrighty, let's hop down to the table and see what we have got. How did it go? Swimmingly, yeah. So I finally, I have been training for this triathlon, and I picked one, and I'm going to be doing the Ironman 70.3 in Springfield, Massachusetts on June 7th. So I've signed up, paid the money. It's happening. And so before that, I had in my like app that I was going to do a Olympic distance triathlon, which is about half the distance of a 70.3. And it like curates exercises and workout routines for that distance. And once I finalize what I'm doing with my 73, I'm doing an Olympic earlier than that, but once I finalize that, I put that in, and it's a lot more training. So like my longest swim before that switch, which happened on Sunday, was I think like 2,000 yards or so, and then my immediate first swim under the new program was 2,900 yards. It was just like, it was a significant increase. And so Wednesday is my lower swim day. I do heavier swims on Mondays and Fridays. Wednesday was less intense. And so, but yeah, no, the swim went really well. That is a serious one. It kicked my butt. I'm not gonna lie. I came home and I laid on the couch. I was not ready, because like I didn't really look at what the legs were beforehand, but my watch will tell me like what's coming up and everything. And I remember I got to like 1,800 yards, where I normally would be about to finish, and then it came up with a 6x200, and I'm just like, that is the whole workout. That was last week's entire workout. And so no, it was shocking. I haven't played this one yet. Will be this week. Oh, nice. Yeah. Let's go back down. Cool. So Krampus at Santa's Village. Oh, and we're going to be playing Cindy. I believe last year, at least I have recollection of me playing Mrs. Claus which is the other final girl in the box. I do not have any memory of me playing Cindy, and so I picked Cindy. But Cindy is Cindy from the Grinch? Is that where we're getting Cindy from? Or am I getting my Christmas IPs mixed up? Well, we're playing Cindy, who moves a lot every single time you rescue a elf, and it is elf in this scenario. All of the victims are elves, and the special rule is that they talk a lot, and whenever you move in to a location with an elf, that you lose that much time. As in, if I moved into this location, I lose 6 time, which is absurd. Also, this is a whole area starting. Just like 6 of them right here in the middle. So you get to move 1 space. And then on the flip side, when resolving a walk or sprint action card, I can treat a non-result as a positive star. So that's Cindy with 5 health. Hey, Dill, thank you so very much for the subscription. Appreciate you so much. Happy Christmas, Harry. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you. I am starting out here in Santa's house, which has Comet as one of the items that I can grab from Santa's house. The killer, which is Krampus, is over here in the stables. And Krampus, we have Krampus presents and Santa presents. Santa's in the red, Krampus is in the green. Those are shuffled together. And these can be drawn based off of gifts that Krampus leaves as he moves around. This new arm makes this part of the table very hard to get to. Because Krampus has a special rule that he leaves evil presents in his path as he goes around terrorizing his victims. Of course, some of the presents were stolen from Santa Claus and mixed in with the less than nice gifts. They were all evil. His victims would quickly realize it and not be as curious to open them. When you see the gift icon, I don't know why I expected to see it somewhere. It looks like a present. When you see the gift icon, we roll a dice and place a random unrevealed present token, which is kind of hidden by chat here, but these are all kind of shuffled up here. Place an unrevealed present token based on the die roll and the panic numbers. And then I can choose to open any gift that is in a location that I am in. And then any victim or any elf automatically opens any gift. If it's a good gift, actually, hold on, let me double check. When a victim reveals a Santa present, we discard the Santa present because they keep it for themselves. Any other type of opening, I resolve it. So that is kind of the idea. Krampus starts out with 10 health. I start out with 5. Start out with 4 horror. And I want to see what Comet does. So Comet is our current item where we're at. Place Comets in your space. Comet can move with you once each action phase. While with Comet, you and Comet may move directly to the runway, which is here. Victims cannot follow you when using this effect. That feels decent to just kind of grab and have. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be moving out of here. I'm kind of I feel like those guys are kind of donezo. They're hard to get to. I think the only entrances to the center squares from the north and the south. So we do have a little bit of time to prepare before he just starts killing all 6 of those in that center square. I will say I think this is one of the hardest maps to visually read. So let's start out with the tried and true method of focusing. We are running with the teardrop dice, where if you roll a teardrop and you don't get a success, then you can get a tiered board. And then those tiers can be used for something in effect. I don't think I've ever used side B, so we're going to use side B. I found myself that I very rarely actually use these tiers. To get all these dice charged up. We are rolling 2 dice for a focus. We got discard 2 cards, discard 2 cards. I'm going to go weak attack. And a short rest. That's going to give me 1 success, which decreases my time and decreases the horror value. And you did not get enough time to charge. I'm going to say that's why. Okay. We're going to focus one more time. Go these middle guys. No! We could discard 2 of our walk cards to make it a success. Losing the time is tough. Like whenever you move into someone's space. I'm going to take the teardrop and lose 2 time. Go down to 3. And I think I'm going to potentially end my turn so that I can have 3 time to buy some cards. Because if I move, I'm minimum losing 2 time. Because I'll move into here and I'll lose the time there. And I think I want the search. You know what? I'm going to instead discard the 2 cards, not get the teardrop, reduce the horror, by 1. Okay, so this was my first. This is my second. Boom. So I have 4. Then I will end my turn, and I have a little bit more flexibility on what I can do. Friendly computer! Haha, thank you so very much for gifting tier subs out to everybody. You're amazing. Merry Christmas. Missed the beginning. How are we doing so far? We're doing good. We're doing real good. This is literally the first turn of the game, so you have not missed too much. But yeah. Oh, nice. But yeah. So we are taking on Krampus. We do have 4 to buy. I'm going to take a search. Part of me wants to take the 2 close calls. Because then I can guarantee, as close as I can guarantee the fact that I will get Comet. Nelsonites, I love that. That's fun. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, we were talking about favorite Christmas movie or holiday movie. What do you got? Killer phase. We're going to resolve the killer action. We're going to have them come down here. We're going to attack. We're going to... Hey, there's the present icon. So attack in the space. We are going to move and drop a present based off this die roll, which is 3, which is going to be in here. Alrighty. Resolve a terror card. We've got, it has what? If no weapon is face up on any of the item decks, discard this card and draw the next terror card. I believe pepper spray is a weapon. It is not. So we lose a turn. Yikes. The silhouette in the distance. Horror goes up 2. All victims move 1 space closer to the present nearest them. There are no presents on the board. They move 1 space closer to Krampus instead. little thing go? Okay. We're going to say that this that's this location here. There's so many victims right there. Jeez. Okay. Gross. Then this present gets opened. It is a bad gift. So we get to draw this. Horrifying vortex. If a victim opened this present, the victim is sucked into the present and lost forever, not killed. Increase horror by 2. Increase bloodlust by 1. Gross. Well, that was bad. That was real bad. Muppets Christmas Carol is your favorite, but there are a lot of good ones. Hot Frosty. I have not seen Hot Frosty. What is that? Reminds me of Olaf. What's up, buddy? My cat is awoken from his nap and now very concerned that I am up here by myself. What's up, dude? I'm hoping to turn one of these like cubbies in the calyx behind me into a cat bed so he can hang out with us. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, top of our phase. Let's go ahead and search. I have yet to roll a star this entire game, so that's where we're at. Hey, we got a star. Take the top item card of your space, which is Comet. And then we have to find Comet and put him in our space. I earned a hype chest. I don't even know what that is. Hot Frosty is like a silly rom-com made recently, but it's... Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. What's up, dude? Sorry, I do care about the stream, but my cat cares about only getting love. It's a little surprised my wife hadn't found that and made me watch it. Yeah. Same. I'm surprised that I haven't been told about it yet. But Bezos, yeah. You know, it's the time of year to think about giving to those who really need it, like Mr. Jeff. I'm going to go ahead and use this once per action phase to move myself here. Oh, and I did not reset. You want to say hi to everybody? Want to play the game? He does not like to be held if like I'm sitting down. I don't know why. He's fine with it when I'm standing up, but not if I'm sitting down. That leaves me 5, and I'm not doing much of anything, which makes me feel like maybe the close calls was a conservative pick, but here we are. It'll probably be fine. Hot Frosty looks so stupid. It's about a snowman who comes to life on Christmas, and Lady Calbert falls in love with him. Naturally, it's the snowman has 6-pack abs. Sick. That's amazing. I am shocked that has not entered my my knowledge of the holiday season via my wife. Let's do... What's up, buddy? We have 5. I think we go 3 for a distraction That puts us at 3 cards. Our hand limit is 10. 3, 5, 7, 9. And we have 2 left. 2 time left. I'm thinking about taking a sprint. Or I could grab that guard and hold on to the guard for like the rest of, or until I need it. Sometimes I like to do that where I just grab the card and then I have it for like when I need it, kind of like a future plan. But I'm going to take a sprint and I'll reset to 6. Cats are always fussy. My cat likes sitting on my lap, but only if she... Yes. Yeah. We joke that he wants pets, but not like that. Right, buddy? The way that I've moved around my office and everything. My desk is now right next to my window, and so he really likes to sit on my desk and look out the open window. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting time. We're going down to my folks for a couple of days. We have people coming to check in on him, but this was the first time he's going to be home alone without his sister. So hopefully he's fine. Krampus is going to kill this person. Bloodlust is going to increase. Horror is going to increase by 2, which increases bloodlust again. That was not great. That was bad. Because this increased by 2. When you increase past the max, bloodlust goes up. Yeah. That's a problem. Then we're going to move there. And drop a present. And 4 present comes into here, which will immediately get opened by these guys. Discard the next terror card. We're going through the terror cards very, very, very quickly. If your cat is anything like mine, it'll be perfectly fine until you get home. You'll get an earful of me. Yeah. Yep, he is done. He's gone. Okay, then we got a terror card. Place 3 new victims in the village center. Hey, the regenerating victims. And then we get an event. I never did a starting event. Oh, that's on me. Oh. If we lose, now we know why. Caroling. At the end of the action phase, in a space with 3 or more victims, reduce horror by 2 and discard this card. If you win the action phase in a space with 3 or more victims. Okay. Alrighty. Can do. We are going to go with a distraction. Because I'm hoping that we can get some time here. And make it in here. So if we can reduce our horror value by 4, that'd be Oh, there we go. 2 stars. Excellent. Okay. So we get 2 time and reduce our horror value by 2. That was... Oh, I only roll 1 die. Okay, so I only get 1 time and reduce horror by 1 because I was in the red. So that's on me. Thankfully, they were both the same number. Do you still have that sprint? I do have the sprint, yes. And so I'm now trying to figure out if I want to come here and save and then walk. I think I want to sprint here. When I save the victim, I get to move 1 and then I can walk over here. I'll lose all of my time doing that. So I want to try and focus as much as, or like do as much as I can, because I'm gonna lose 2, 4, 6, 7 time when I mix in, which means that I'm just not gonna need to play all my cards. Never mind. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's start out. Let's go ahead and focus again. Now I rolled 2. Oh geez, that was not even close. We got a teardrop and 2. We can toss a card. I'm gonna close call and re-roll this 2. Dang it. Let's go close call and weak attack to make that into 1 success for us, which will reduce horror and reduce time. Okay. I'm gonna sprint. These dice are now in timeout. I do feel like, and it's probably just because I remember all the bad ones, but I feel like I roll so bad. Come on, give me. Okay, I got 1. Move up to 2 spaces. That's all I needed, actually. Yeah. So I move here. I lose a time because of Chatty. I move here. I rescue this one, which allows me to move a space back here. And I lose a time from my sprint action. I'm going to focus up. Oh, come on. Actually, I don't even care if I get 2 successes here. I just want 1 because I'm about to lose all of my health regardless. Or all of my time regardless. Well, there you go. We got 2 successes. It goes up to 6. Horror goes down by 1. Let's go ahead and walk. Okay. Well, there you go. We got a tier. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a health. Reduce my time by 2 and still move 1 space, which will move me into here, which loses me the rest of my time. So I have a walk and a short rest going into next turn, which is not... I could have probably played that better. Here we are. Okay. So I have nothing to buy. Oh, also Comet's with me. He's just been following me around. Okay. This event triggers. So if I end the action phase in a space with 3 or more victims, I reduce horror value by 2 and then discard this card. Okay. Krampus is going to kill here, increase bloodlust, and then tantalizing gifts. When you are in a space with a present, you must immediately open it, even if partway through your movement. Even if you're partway through your movement, you may continue your movement after applying its effects. Then he's going to move into here. I'm just going to move this over here just so it's kind of closer. Kind of see where the action is happening. My like primary goal is to get into the green zone for the game. For some reason, that is my play style. He's gonna drop a gift into 4, which is over here. Terror card. Increase our horror. And he's going to attack us. He's going to attack us for 2. So right there, feeling pretty bad already. Yikes. Okay. My turn. We're going to short rest. Okay, so we've got a star, which helps me heal 1 and reduces time by 1. I think we have to end our turn there. I've done a really poor job of cycling my power cards to not have good turn, bad turn, good turn, bad turn. Usually I like to try and have flexible, mediocre turns consistently throughout the game rather than I have 1 card. Sick. Yeah. So I do have 5 time. I guess I could grab 6. Hey! Mayday, thank you so very much for the follow. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing fantastic. What's up? Melodic Mayday. That's a fun name. Whew. Appreciate you hopping in and saying hi. We have 5 or 6 time to spend. I think I need a guard because Krampus is going to be attacking me. I could also just leave. And if I leave, then he's just going to bloodlust forever, which is not great. I think I need to hang out here. I would like to save. It is so hard to save these guys. They just like congregate and then you lose so much time whenever you go into their stupid space. Okay. So I'm at least grabbing these guys. These 0 cost cards. I'm going to grab a guard for 2. Take me down to 3. I am going to grab a... We can go sprint. If we hit a double star on sprint, we actually can save 2 of these victims, which would then allow us to move all the way back to the space. So I guess we'll grab a sprint for 2. And then we can grab a close call, or we can use our teardrop to get a time and buy a 2 cost card, which would be a sprint, search, or guard. I think we're going to use the teardrop, get the time, and then buy a second copy of guard. Because I'm afraid that we are going to die. Flexible mediocrity, something we should all be. I love that. That's really, really funny. Nice. Reset this to 6, and Krampus is going to attack us. He's attacking us for 2. I'm going to employ my guard. We got a star. We reduced the incoming damage by 2, so we are good. He's going to stay wherever he is at and then drop a present in space 2, which is over here. So we will be opening that present. It's the same distance either way. I was going to go this way to kind of avoid if this was a bad present, but now I guess we'll figure it out. I think I will go this way. That way I can comet back over to the runway and grab this on the way out. So yeah, that feels decent. Terror card. Cursed Caroling. Move towards us. For each space Krampus moves through, including his current and final space, place a present token there if there already isn't one. And then he's going to attack us. So we'll resolve the present first, and I believe both of these... I think I now open the present. And it is Bloodlust. And now he's attacking for 3. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and guard this. What are the odds that the present is good? I thought better than we have seen, but not good so far. We got 2 teardrops. That's horrible. We may lose the game right here, right now. Okay, take 3 damage. We have 3 health left. Wow. Alrighty. That was lucky. That was lucky. We got the 3 hearts there. I was not expecting it hit twice. So that's... I was also not expecting to use both of my guards in that situation. Yikes. Alrighty. These dice are going in timeout. To answer your question more directly, Friendly, I thought it was 50-50, but we've now done 3 of them and they've all been bad. So who knows? Alrighty, let's sprint. Come on. Yo. I'm going to discard 2 cards. Go weak attack and a focus to get 1 success. Move 2 spaces. I'm going to bring 2 of these friends along with me. We got this one. Hey, it's a Santa present. Okay, come on. You win the game. You win the game. A gift from Santa. Draw 2 items at random from those that were set aside during setup. Keep 1 and discard the other. Now I have to figure out where I put those. Nice. How is this feature film? I've only ever played Camp Happy Trails and Panic at Station 2891. I don't know how frequently you win a game of Final Girl. You experience the game of Final Girl. I like this one. I think this one is more random and chaotic than a lot of the other ones are, with kind of that being one of the express design intentions that they put out, because this is kind of like a bonus one that they did. It's fun. It's a fun one. But yeah. So Camp Happy Trails and Panic. Have you enjoyed the games? And we do need a Christmas miracle. We got milk and cookies. We can discard during the action phase to recover all of our health. Well, that seems good. Or a workshop hammer. I only lose 1 time when entering a space with victims, no matter how many are in the space. I'm taking that. I have to take that. Because with all of these people all together, I don't think I can not take that. I still have 1 more movement, which is going to come here and rescue these 2 victims. And that allows me to move 2 spaces. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I want to save some of these other victims, mainly to flip myself over, and then I get a lot more mobile, because anytime that I would resolve a walk or a sprint, I can treat a blank as if it was a success. And seeing how we're rolling today, that feels like a good power. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do anything, or if I'm just going to comet who is with me. Comet away back to the runway and come and see if this is a good gift. I think that's what I'm probably going to do. So I will move 1, 2, then I'll use my comet once per action to go there. And I lose 1. Yes, no, I've yet to really do damage to the monster boss. I just get stomped. Yeah. I think the way that I have played the game so far, it feels like it's always tense and I'm always fighting before I'm really ready to fight. Time is greater than health. Just got my copy of Marvel Champions Civil War and Synthesoid SmackDown. Sick. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you got to play him yet? Let's go ahead and focus. Okay, so I got one horror down, one time down. Then let's walk. Hey, Board Gaming Bud. How you doing? How's it going? Welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. How's life? Okay, we're gonna walk. Squad. Alright, well, we get that. And lose 2 time. Go down to 2. I could take a damage to move. I don't think I want to do that. I think I am going to go ahead and spend my 2 teardrops to move 1 space. Come on. Hey, 2 time. Let's go. Alrighty, so we're back up to 4. That feels real good. So, it does feel like they're about 50-50. So many tears. Yep. Literally just came in the door. Nice. That's fun. So you're streaming, just wanted to jump in and say happy holidays. Appreciate it. Thanks for saying hi. Hope your holidays are fantastic. That sounded really weird. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we will end there. Comet is always with me because Comet's... But good to know that there is a milk and cookies here at Santa's Workshop. So I could heal up at Santa's Workshop. Let's take a short rest. I have 4 to spend. I think I may grab a Retaliate. That means that my next turn is probably a walk and a short rest, which is fine. I think I will grab the Retaliate. I could go Distraction as well. No, I'm gonna grab the Retaliate. Mainly because he hits really hard. And I've seen a couple tarot cards that make him approach and then attack me. Can't believe I used both my guards that last turn. Ugh. Alrighty. So I think I'm happy if I can short rest, walk into the space, and then have a good time. I love building up for a critical blow, but it never works for me. Yeah. It's also just so expensive. 6 time is so much to spend on a card. Alrighty, Krampus is going to kill here. Bloodlust goes up. Drop a present in 3. Which immediately gets opened by these guys. Discard the next tarot card. We're just rocking and rolling through these tarot cards. Speaking of, something is happening. Increase and run with an event. Come on. It's Santa. Place Santa in Santa's house. This is the white meeple. So Santa is hanging out in the house. While Santa's with you, there's no limit to the number of victims that will follow you. Interesting. Santa can only be attacked if there is no other victim in his space. If Santa is killed, +2 bloodlust, +2 horror. So we don't want Santa to die. That would be very sad. Okay. Top of the round. Alrighty. Short rest. I don't trust any of these dice. Oh, no. Okay. That was slightly cheating, but that's fine. We get a health. Back up to 3 health, so that's nice. We're down to 5. Let's go ahead and walk. I am telling you, I I feel like I am like I feel like this was the case last time as well. Like I just like have not been rolling well. But I feel like that's just like a it's an excuse, but like I also like I'm starting to get to the point it's like okay, but like when am I actually not rolling? Like I've seen so few stars. I think I'm going to take a damage and move one space anyways. Come into here and go down to 2 because I only lose 1 health or 1 time. I have a retaliate. I have 2. I'm going to take a guard and then all my 0 cost cards. Okay. I usually don't want Santa to die. Usually. Yeah. I guess if you like are in the Christmas spirit or whatever. Last year with this, you had a bunch of double successes. This year, oh, okay, that's fun. That's really fun. I wonder if that reflects on how nice or naughty I've been this year. How often do you get to hear, we don't want Santa to die? That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, he's going to punch us. We're going to retaliate. So he's going to attack us for 3. We're going to retaliate. Come on. No! You've got to be kidding me. So we have to toss cards here. We're going to go weak attack and a focus. Because if we don't, we do die. We reduce the damage by 2. So we take 1 damage and then we deal 1 damage back to him. It's crazy. I am just not rolling any stars. Maybe that's what I get for using the tier dice. Maybe I just need to go back to like the normal dice and just accept my fate. He's going to drop a present, which is in spot 6, which is over here, which doesn't have anybody, meaning that it will not immediately get open. So that's nice. Tarot card. So we're going to immediately resolve a present, and then he's attacking us. It is a Krampus present, which is not good. Whomever opens this present targets and moves 2 spaces towards them. Whomever opens this present targets... Oh, this is... No. Whomever opens this present targets a final girl or a... victim and moves up to 2 spaces towards them. I guess I can just target like Santa. Go 1, 2. I'm going to have these 2 follow me, I guess. I'm not in the same spot. So that doesn't feel like I'm playing this wrong, but I need the help. And then I'm out of the space, so he does not attack me. That felt way better than I feel like it should be, but it's the Christmas spirit. Alrighty, let's go with a... Let's go with a walk. I got 1 star. If I toss these 2 cards, I can move up to 2 spaces. I don't think I want to do that. I do want to move 2 spaces, but I don't think that I want to toss the cards to do so. So I'm going to bring everybody back down here. Okay. Then I lose 1 time. I'm down to 5. I'm going to focus up. I don't even know anymore. This also means that we don't even get a teardrop. So we just lose 2 time. I'm not like over exaggerating here, right? Like this is not great. I just want to succeed on something. Okay. I guess I end my turn. Um I'll take a walk and a short rest. That'll be nice because that'll help me get super mobile. I'll be able to drop down. I think I want to grab a. I could just grab a distraction. Distraction is interesting. I can't get into the green with a single distraction play. I think I want to. I'm going to take a search. Because I can walk. I'll get to move 1 space. I'm going to spin my teardrop to get a time and then grab a sprint. So that's going to help me get into Santa's workshop, which will help me heal everything. Next roll is going to be 2 successes. I think I'm using all the successes on where his presents are placed. It's always the 5 or 6 there. Are teardrops a mechanic to this specific feature film? No, the teardrops are a module that was introduced in season 3, where you switch out the dice, and basically if you don't get a success but you roll a teardrop, you get to grab a teardrop, and based on what side of the tier board you're playing, you can spend those as additional resources. So that's what we're playing. The dice do have successes on them. I just don't know if they're like heavily weighted the other way. But yeah, I enjoy playing with the teardrops. It makes it's an easier game, but I like it. Just smooths it out a little bit better. A little bit more. Alrighty, so Krampus is going to slice and dice this guy. Bloodlust goes up, horror goes up. And then he's gonna stay there and throw a present into 4, which is where I'm at. So this will immediately get resolved. It's a Krampus present. Place Krampus in the space where this present was open. And then he's gonna attack me, and we cannot play reaction cards, which means that we lose the game because he's going to attack the final girl. Well, that could have gone better. That was brutal. That was probably one of the more brutal games of Final Girl that I've ever played. That was wild. Like, so many of the terror cards just had additional attacks. I even had the guard, which at a double success would have ignored all the damage, but if I only got a single success, I still lost. I'm trying to figure out how I could have potentially played that better. Krampus was just mean. I don't think I saw you roll any successes. That's how I could have played better. Just roll better, right? Now, I think I had a couple. I don't think that I got any successes when it was crucial, when it actually mattered too much. But I got a couple successes on like my walks and stuff. Also, losing so much time as soon as you go into a space with a ton of victims is brutal. That workshop hammer would have been really nice if I was ever actually able to utilize it to like more than once. You may not play reaction cards. It was poor strategy to roll poorly. You're right. I will try harder next time. Um, but that's what I like about Final Girl. I don't feel like it's a huge investment to play a game. And so if I just get absolutely stomped on like what we just did, I don't feel too bad because like that game, like not streaming probably 15 to 20 minutes. So it's just not a huge investment of time. Whereas like if it was a longer game, if it was like a 2 hour game and there was a ton of randomness at the end, which led to me not winning, that feels a little worse. But given where we're at, I'm happy with the randomness. It makes for fun stories, right? Like I Cindy really thought, she was gonna be able to save Christmas, and Krampus had different plans. I feel like, yeah, Krampus is Hans. Hans is the bad guy in Die Hard, right? Yeah. And I thought I was. It's been a year. It's been a full year since I've seen the movie, and I am not good at names in either. I'm trying to think what. I don't think I will have any streams for the rest of the year. I'm gonna head down and spend some time with some family, and then I have some other family coming to spend time with me, and so that's going to go through the new year. So I'm guessing is it the 4th? I think it's the week of the 4th, which is kind of that first week in January is when I will be back playing some Champions and other stuff. So we'll figure that out as it gets closer. Maybe Ashes. Maybe we'll break out Ashes just because that's new and shiny and fun. So I'll post the live streams on the YouTube community page. I've started not doing a schedule. I found that the schedule stressed me out more than it probably should. And so I may go back to doing that at some point, but I'm doing a lot of soul searching in my life right now and trying to figure out why I feel the way I feel. And turns out schedules were just that posting that schedule was just not super helpful. And so, but I'll post usually the day or two before when that's come. Absolutely agree. The story is important. The randomness and things that aren't so long lend excitement. Yeah. And like it creates a better story. Creates a better story for sure. Soak up that family time. I'm so excited. So like I talked about a couple of streams ago that over Thanksgiving my dad fell off the roof. He fell off the roof as he was getting onto the ladder, and he's fine. He is fine for falling off the roof, but my wife and I got him chutes and ladders. So I'm really excited to get that and have him open that. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. But yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope everyone has a fantastic Christmas and New Year's. Y'all, I love the community, and y'all are so fantastic, and makes me happy. Awesome. Well, appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will see you next time. Peace.